Time to think about where he's going to put the ball through, and Köln getting a little fortunate there, or did they? Oh, good save from Schweber. The first real shot on target from Mohamed Damar.
And this ball in, that is unbelievable. Don't have that much time, it's very vertical, and that is one philosophy of it. Be brave.
And they're looking for the steal, which they just got here. Elmala holding on to the ball, going all the way through. Oh, Said Elmala! Magnificent stuff from the youngster. He gets the ball and he dribbles and he runs and they just cannot stop him. What is it about him, Seb?
Well, first of all, it's an important win of the ball at midfield. We heard Lukas Kwasniok saying, push up, be brave.
Well kept by Damar as well. Oh, that's great dribbling. And in behind, Touré, gorgeous stuff. Big stop from Marvin Schweber. Some space. Touré looking for a shot. Blocked by Martel with everything he had. But it was an arm, and it's a penalty. Must be getting something in his ear now from the video assistant referee. A clear mistake. How clear is it, though?
Yeah. What he did was, he's going in. If it would hit his right arm, fair enough. Then, yes, it would be a penalty. Not with his left arm.
Der gegebene Strafstoß wurde überprüft. Nach Ansicht der Bilder spielt der Spieler Nummer 6 von Köln den Ball mit dem angelegten und nicht mit dem vom Körper weggestreckten Arm. Finale Entscheidung, Schiedsrichter dabei.
Now can Köln counter? They've got players forward, they've got fast players like Kaminski, like Ragnar Acher. Kaminski wants it. Oh, it's a brilliant save from the Germany keeper. You can't blame Kaminski for shooting, can you?
88th minute, and Kaminski, what a sprint.
Great save in the visiting block. It's all over. Hoffenheim lose for a third consecutive home game at the start of a season for the first time in the Bundesliga.
7 of the 22 players starting this game are in Julian Nagelsmann's Germany squad for the forthcoming World Cup qualifiers. See if they can catch out Dortmund here, and that is how to do it. Christoph Baumgartner with the finish. Well, he has a fine record with Leipzig against Dortmund. That's 3-5 now. And Dortmund won't be happy. And this is an examination for them here. Maxi Bayer with Guirassy waiting, and Serhou Guirassy, Jan Kot! In it goes! Jan Kot has levelled it for Dortmund. Well, that's the response the home fans were hoping to witness. And the Leipzig defence breached. It's one apiece here at the Signal Iduna Park. Well, we spoke about measuring sticks. That'll be an important one for them. For the Rekordmeister, the record champions, later on. And Raum feeding it through. Romulo to restore the advantage, but no.
Well, what a great move here from David Raum. And then Romulo, I think he's just...
Ridle Baku stabbing that one in, and it wasn't a bad header with Romulo. Because of the fine form of Castello, here's Nusa taking on Anton, and Bakayoko trying to latch onto it. Ouedraogo was there as well. It's been fascinating rather than rip-roaring, this game. Is there going to be a dramatic ending? Perhaps there could be here. Well, it wasn't all that far away. Baumgartner for Ole Werner's side.
Yeah, and what a moment here from Baumgartner.
Baku did the passing on that occasion, and it wasn't a bad effort at all from Baumgartner.
Gets it on target and makes Kobel to save that one.
Yuri Andreasson trying to curl it away with Ben Sebaini. Happy to get his head to it. Bobbles around there. Armband initially. Bensebaini spinning and turning, and Gulacsi tried to hang on to it, didn't succeed, and it was a lie for Dortmund.
Gulacsi not able to save that one, keep it out of it, but almost in the path of course.
Raum with that corner. But no joy for Leipzig in terms of scoring a second goal, and that is the end of the story. Has been fiercely competitive here in Dortmund today.
And the first real touch for Frederic Ronald. And as usual, Union go long. There's that header on from Berg. Illich keeps on his feet. Good stop from Flecken. Sorts and has been the last game or so. You get another look at Illich's tenacity. He was onside Woo Young-jong if that had been. Grimaldo thought about a shot, and he thought very long and hard. Count first time, but he got there on the second. Well, that's a lovely ball. Leverkusen are in here. The hand was there from Ronald, but he couldn't stop it. Onside for Vasquez, who has extended his contract with Leverkusen this week. Oh, that's a terrible mistake, and one not to be missed. Oh, passed it straight to the feet of Kofak. Poked it away, and now Leverkusen can counter. Play the Union cards. Oh, they're queuing up to score the third goal. But he's offside. They were enjoying themselves there. Wanted it played earlier. Poku hesitated, and by the time he released... Oh, it's a good touch. Tillman burst forwards. Brilliance. They're still not clear. Arthur puts his foot through it and still doesn't get the shot on target. That was the effort earlier. Coming back off the post. Second time they've hit the woodwork this season. Chip looking for Mazin. That's a brilliant save on that one, except he blasted it towards the keeper directly. Now perhaps. Oh, good save, Flecken. Was difficult again today. And in the end, the home sides, with a little help from Frederic Ronald, get all 3 points, although the damage was already done by Ernest Poku in the first half. It's finished. Bayer Leverkusen 2, Union Berlin 0.
They conjure up here. They've taken the low road with Rieder. A dangerous ball in, and what a start that is. Young Noah Kai Banks, just 18. And Sandro Wagner. National get-together he went to was an eye-opener. Dangerous delivery, brilliant save. Fellhauer's ball in, Zard got the touch. And then they played on. Made the space for Fellhauer. It's a good ball in, really nice idea. It's a lovely turn by Amura, who will now move through the gears. This is what he does. It's opened up space for Svanberg! Wow, that was close. It's a storming run by Matsima, and he got the cutback, and there is the second goal. Mert Kermur doubles the host's advantage, and it came from a storming run by Matsima. It's a big main coaches as well, Ralf Hasenhüttl, Niko Kovac, but neither could really achieve sustained success. Scott Olsen, he's done well. Amura! Massive chance. All alone. It's a brilliant save. Shape on that, and the header off the line by Banks. Vital interventions at both ends to run a 9 games. He could do with one today. Forward by Kermur, Rieder. Oh, it's gone all the way through! Lost it here to Kermur. Rieder was actually trying to return it. His first ever Bundesliga goal. Here's Amura. It's a good cross and swept in brilliantly. And there's the first ever Bundesliga goal for Adam Dagim. Made by Amura. Tucked home very nicely by Dagim. He's prepared to be honest and open. Here's Eriksson. Time has run out for Wolfsburg and for Augsburg and Sandro Wagner. It is a first home win in the league. Their run of 4 straight league defeats is over.
Here comes Werder Bremen. It's going to break here to Bangula with a shot. Inside 2 minutes, Samuel Bangula for Werder Bremen. That is how you start a Northern derby. Pirka comes in now to Sands for Fujita. Sinani's pass, Pereira large. Hein makes the save, back in by Pirka. And Hein here with a bright start to his first home game. Waiting still for his first goal for the club. That's now 12 shots this season. None have gone in for the French-born Portuguese. Now Cameron Puertas, Agu, and the chance, and the shot by Sugawara. Good attack this, led by Jinmar, and then Sugawara with a shot which Vasil is there to repel. Scored once in the Premier League for Southampton. Pragmatic. Here's Puertas, who can't get through for Werder. Lienen. Jens Stay does really well. Jens Stay shot. Well, Stay scored once so far, got that double-figure season, 10 league goals in the last campaign. And that one well held. Now Schmidt, Longen. Now Schmid is onside here. Romano Schmid for Werder Bremen has support here. On to find Patrice Jovic. Well, the Barley pays a risky one. Could be expensive, that, from Werder Bremen, because the shot's on here. Well, Metcalf has been busy since coming on. Metcalf with the shot. Looks for Karl Hein as he lands. As he just jarred something. And Boniface breaking here for Werder Bremen. He's on his own for now. Boniface to wrap it up. Victor Boniface to Werder Bremen has missed the target. And on his own here, Boniface does not even work the... Do Pauli have one more chance? No, they don't. 3 defeats on the spin for Alexander Blessin, Andy Keats kicker.
So off we go again, even by their own dizzyingly high standards over the last decade. Bayern stand on the verge of something special. 9 wins from 9 competitive games, already quite a feat. Here's Serge Gnabry looking to try and make an early breakthrough, and they have! Inside 15 seconds, Luis Diaz pounces at the far post. What a start, and what a nightmare for Frankfurt of the goalkeeper. And in it goes. Through the legs, he's at full stretch, Luis Diaz. He's still got the power to get it through. Upamecano will be with France. That's charged down as well. Here's Burkhardt, who just let it run away from him. Oh, and Larson has got a foot in. And Manuel Neuer had to be sharp. To the lines on the pitch. Should be a simple decision, but there is a little error from Upamecano. And then the charge down off of Leimer was also an issue. Lidstone very nearly. Olise. Dinked over the top, hits Kane! Ruthless! But the flag is up. I think he thought it might. Put the ball away first, ask the questions later. Harry Kane. You can see. Here they go. Lidstone. Walking to tee up Larson, who's missed it. Bahoya doesn't! That's brilliant! Clipped in with real finesse. Is there going to be a handball here? When he flicks it up, does he use his arm to control it? It's subtle, but it could just be the difference. He's going to go and have a look for himself. And it could be that Frankfurt's special goal is ruled out. He's going to explain to Robin Koch first, and then he'll explain to us.
Überprüft wurde das Tor für Frankfurt. Nach Ansicht der Bilder muss das Tor zurückgenommen werden. Im Vorfeld gab es ein Handspiel von Spieler Doan. Dementsprechend finale Entscheidung, kein Tor, direkter Freistoß für Bayern.
Kimmich. Gnabry goes again, but instead he'll go central. This is Luis Diaz. And now Kane. Kane into the corner. Ruthless and efficient. Didn't take him long. He's had it in once and he was offside. Now he's got it in and it's going to count. Frankfurt had just looked to be stabilising, but when Harry Kane is around, it is very difficult to feel safe. Knopf for Buta. Oh, that's a loose one. Højlund couldn't get there. Good header on his own at the moment, but look at the pace of Olise on that right-hand side. Now he's used him as a decoy, which means space for Luis Diaz, who sells it one way and goes the other. Smashed into the near post. 2 for Luis Diaz, 3 for Bayern. On the break, ruthless again. Frankfurt down for good this time. One loss of the ball, that is all it takes, and Bayern. Pavlovic. It is a perfect 10 for Bayern. 10 wins out of 10 at the start of the season. And a clean sheet into the bargain again for Vincent Kompany's men.
And they push Heidenheim very far back in their own half. You can see that all Stuttgart players are in their own half.
Here's Buonanni! Oh, close, really close. And there the defence just switched off completely.
Yeah, and what a mistake here from Heidenheim defense. As we know, there is no offside rule from a throw-in. Completely missed the defending part here. It was a great intervention from Nishuis.
Bethune back here, it's blocked by Chabot. Kaufmann! And Nubel responds, helped out here by Chabot. There, the first real sense of threat from Heidenheim.
Bad clearance here from Chabot.
For Lorenz Assignon. Has to go back though now to Hackes again for Stuttgart. They recycle the pass here to Jeff Chabot. Rama makes the save there from that Chabot thunderbolt from long distance.
Yeah, and that's certainly a good option under these circumstances. Rainy, take a shot from outside the box. Test the goalkeeper.
Jeff Chabot winds up the shot. That's close again. Chabot for the second time today from long distance.
Yeah, pressure is mounting now for Heidenheim. Stuttgart's trying more and more.
El Canous got the shot away. and via the post, the Cannstatter Kurve erupts at the game's opening goal, scored by Bilal El Kanous for Stuttgart. At last, they've found the key to unlock the door. Forward by Hendricks, now Demirovic, really strong, they can't contain him! And he seals the victory in added time.
No, I think he gives the foul.
Full-time whistle, and Stuttgart climb to 4th place in the Bundesliga table. A 3rd successive home win to start the season, all with clean sheets.
Well won by Daniel El Fadli, driving forward now, finding Ryan Philippe. Touched on, shot on goal, it's off the post, and the follow-up effort is turned home. Hamburg have an early opener to get the Volkspark Stadion off its feet. Königsdörfer. Teasing delivery, trying to make something of it here. Oh, they've got a second! Ryan Philippe adds to his goal here at the Volkspark Stadion against Heidenheim to double Hamburg's advantage and give them a dream start on this Sunday evening against Mainz. Hamburg have already matched their goal-scoring output from the entirety of the season so far, and as a result, the win probability changes, and Nadim Amiri hungry for a Mainz response. It dips, but Daniel Hoyer Fernandez, with his hands to the ball, is still alive, and an improvised effort in the end flashes over. Into the box go Mainz, looking for something, and Hoyer Fernandez. Jean-Luc Dompe trying to rub a bit more salt in the wounds. Muheim flashes wide. Ryan Philippe, twinkle toes, gets it back. Oh, Philippe with a wonderful effort, but saved by Lasseris. Bundled off the ball by Fadli, who is on a yellow card, so needs to be wary. But now Dompe, a chance to atone for the earlier mistake. Goes from the angle. Oh, Jean-Luc Dompe. Well, missed the easier chance, score the harder one. That is sensational to make it 3-0. Space to work with for Hamburg. Ryan Philippe, a willing runner. Caught behind him, and it's Ryan Philippe for his second and Hamburg's 4th. A delectable finish from Ryan Philippe, who says game over at the Volkspark Stadion.
And where's the captain's armband as well?
Balde breaches the back line. Fabio Balde! Oh, it's just wide. Not to be 5 against Die 05.
Yeah.
Hamburg are well and truly back in the Bundesliga on an evening to savour. A euphoric encounter.
And that's a nice touch. Can Neuhaus get on the end of it? It's a well-timed challenge. It had to be by Lienhardt, otherwise he was in big trouble. Maxi Egerstein. And that's Beste's touch. The faintest touch.
It's a nice move. He looks up and he wants that ball exactly in that spot.
So Günther to launch this one into the area, perhaps. In fact, he spotted the run of Beste. Gladbach haven't. And Beste to hang it up now. Günther arriving at the back. Manzambi! Well, he caught it all right, but he was always travelling high.
You have to be quicker with the free kick. Can't let that cross coming in.
Shehan goes for goal. Oh, stayed out somehow. Goodness me, Maurice Nicolas.
That's a good free kick. He whips it around, and I think he just gets a hand to it because it's not perfectly in the corner. He leads it onto the crossbar. Cheeky from Sheahand, and good reaction there.
And that will be that as the wait for a victory goes on for Gladbach. But you have to say, it was a really good response, a reaction that he was looking for. So let's have a look at the standout games of the weekend. Dortmund and Leipzig, 1-1 it finished at Signal Iduna Park. Leverkusen on a winning front against Union Berlin as Bayern swept aside Eintracht Frankfurt convincingly. Stuttgart and Hamburg winning earlier today as it's finished scoreless here between Gladbach and Freiburg. And this is how it all looks at the end of Matchday 6 into the international break. Bayern leading the way. Who can get near them? Dortmund, Leipzig, Stuttgart, Leverkusen, Köln making up the European places. Freiburg just outside there. And Gladbach are off the bottom of the Bundesliga with this point here tonight as Heidenheim sink down. Felix Bastians, thank you for joining us here tonight. Scoreless it finishes at Borussia Park, but a positive point nonetheless for Gladbach. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.